Boozer, do you hear me? If you want cheap, fast, and reliable FIFA coins, make sure you head over to U7 Buy. And also, I want you to do one very special thing. At checkout, make sure to use code FIZZY for a little discount. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the JR Fizzy channel. Welcome back, boys, to a different type style of video. Today, you can see in the background, I'm going to be predicting the Premier League. Now, EA released their ratings yesterday. Let's not even start. It's an absolute farce, absolute shambles.
When is it gonna end, Robbie?
Let's not even get into it. I'm gonna leave it at that. However, the Premier League is starting in 24 hours. So I thought, you know what? I'll give my little take here and there. Now, of course, all of these opinions that I'm going to be giving today are my own opinions only. You don't need to crucify me if you don't agree. Just leave it down in the comments below if you disagree or agree. Leave your predictions down based on what I make as well. It'll be much interested to obviously see what kind of things you guys think. And also, smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel and join Team Boozer. We're pushing towards 15,000 subscribers. So if one of you lovely legends that are watching this video, you thinking to yourself, should I be subscribing to a channel like this? Absolutely. Subscribe FIFA 21 content moving forward as per usual. We'll be live streaming every single day on YouTube to catch the latest 6 p.m. content. FIFA 21 drop. You guys know the deal. We'll be here. Alright, guys. So the way I'm going to work this video is I'm going to be predicting the top 6, the 3 teams that I think are going to get relegated, the top scorer of the league, the top assister of the league, and a surprise package that I think, a team that I think will do bits this season. If you guys want to debate with me, leave it in the comments down below. Let's have a fight. Now, I'm joking. Don't hurt me. Let's get into it. Alright, guys. So, the top 6 of the Premier League. I'm going to go from 6 to 1st. And then you guys, obviously, let me know what you think. So, in 6th place, we're going with the mighty, the banter that is forever giving. The Christmas gift that keeps on giving. And it doesn't even need to be wrapped. And that is Banter FC, Arsenal Football Club, in 6th position. It's an embarrassment. I can't even lie. We've made one signing that's, you know, a decent signing here and there. The rest are frees and loans. What's going on? What is going on? Everton, Aston Villa, Newcastle. They're spending more than Arsenal Football Club. I don't know what's going on. It's an absolute shambles, to be completely honest. I support Arsenal, for anyone who thinks that I'm biased or anything towards any other team. No, I support Arsenal, but Banter FC going to finish in 6th place because I think last season we finished 8th, but it's going to be a natural improvement because Arteta has got us playing better in terms of in big games and things like that. So I think we will be improved, but without the players that we need, we won't really be that much to improve to get to that, you know, where we want to be, which is 1st, obviously. In 5th place, and it kills me even more being an Arsenal fan. In 5th place, got Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs, you know, do all that business, you know, the chicken on the ball, all of that stuff. So, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I'm not going to lie, they've made 2 very good signings. Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg, or not Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg, I'm just so used to saying Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but yeah. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, shall I say. Obviously, a CDM from Southampton. I don't know how much he signed for, but he's a decent signing in terms of he's got Premier League experience, so he should help them out a bit. Also, they've signed Matt Doherty from, or Doherty, however you say it, Doherty or however you say it, from Wolves. I'm not going to lie, I rate him. He's a baller. He's a much better right back than what we have as well, so I would have loved to have him. But he actually supports Arsenal as well. They did that cringe video where he supported Arsenal and they deleted all his tweets. Love to see it. We're always relevant. Bigger club. Just saying. But yeah, Matt Doherty would be very, very improved. Again, they've got a fit Harry Kane, fit Heung-min Son, everyone else. I believe Dele Alli is now fit as well, but considering Harry Kane and Harry's son, lol, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, considering that their best 2 players missed a good majority of last season, I feel they're going to be back. They're going to be firing. They're big ballers. Let's just be real. And that's just how it is. Harry Kane will guarantee 20 league goals. Heung-min Son will guarantee you at least 10. That's 30 league goals in the season. So, for me personally, I think they'll finish. I don't think they've got that X factor to really push into the top 4. And I think that's what they're missing. But I do feel that they have enough firepower to hit 5th place. So, I think that's what they'll do. Moving on to the first Champions League spot. Number 4. We have got Manchester United. And the reason being is, before all Man United fans get on to me, you finished 3rd last season. However, there are 3 teams above you that have done more and have been more consistent over the past few years. Let me get onto that. So, Man United, they've signed Donny van der Beek. Very good signing. Got nothing to say. Absolute baller. They're linked with Sergio Reguilon, and they're also linked with, obviously, Jadon Sancho. Now, if they get Jadon Sancho and Sergio Reguilon, they could be pushing up that table because they need a left back, and they obviously need a right winger because Mason Greenwood, yes, he's played right wing and he scored a lot of goals, but he's not a right winger. He's a striker. That's just how it is. So, and obviously, they've got Bruno Fernandes and Pogba. I mean, a midfield of Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, and Donny van der Beek. It's a bit mad. However, obviously, Donny van der Beek, I don't think is a CDM. I think he's more of a box-to-box, bit more attacking, but it's interesting. He does have a lot more defensive to his game than other, attacking mids in the game. So, it'll be very interesting. I think they'll be improved. I think they'll stick around that 3rd, 4th place mark, just bounce up and down between there. I think they'll finish 4th eventually. Now, moving on to number 3, and this is going to come as a bit of a surprise. And I'm going to go with Man City. And the reason why I'm going with Man City is, one, they've lost out on David Silva. Now, let's be real. No matter what people say, if he's getting old, etc., etc., that guy is a quality footballer. They brought in Ferran Torres. They are linked with Koulibaly. Now, if they get Koulibaly, you never know what kind of way this can swing. But at the moment, this is just based on what every team has done based on now. So, as I said, the transfer window is still open for a good 4 weeks. Still, I think October the 1st or something like that, October the 6th or something like that. It's still open for a good couple of weeks, so there could be a lot of changes. 3rd place, Manchester City. If they bring in Koulibaly, they could push towards 2nd, maybe even the title. I still think they kind of need a striker. And Gabby Jesus is not really, for me, he's not really the one to lead the line over a 38-game period and get 20 goals. He's just not the guy. However, with Man City, they do have the luxury of having a Riyad Mahrez, a Raheem Sterling, a Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously, just a Bernardo Silva, just to name a few off that list. They have got the, the capability of scoring goals from elsewhere. But I still think they're missing a top-class striker. They have brought in Nathan Ake. Very, very good signing from Bournemouth. Paid 40 million for him. A little bit overpriced, but, it is what it is. You kind of have to pay to get the player. That's just how it is. Something that Arsenal, do not know. Unfortunately, that's just how we move. Now, moving into 2nd. I put 3, but I meant 2nd. 2nd place, we have got the original spenders. The original oil, whatever you want to call it. Buy-in FC, Cash FC, whatever you want to call. Buy the League FC, buy in the title FC. Whatever you want to call it. Chelsea Football Club. The originals, Roman Abramovich. Roman Abramovich must have been sitting on his boat and he must have been hearing the absolute slander that Chelsea were getting over this whole season. And he must have just got absolutely vexed and thought, you know what? You're underestimating me. You don't know what I'm capable of. Here we are. And here we are today. Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech. Oh my God. Kai Havertz, Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr, Ben Chilwell. They still want to get Mendy. And apparently, I've heard from Fabrizio Romano, here we go, that they're in for Declan Rice after they sort out the goalkeeper situation. It's a bit mad. They're overhauling the first team. They're overhauling the first team. And you need to remember, Chelsea are not spending mad because they've got Hazard money to play with, which is 140 million. If the reports that are coming out now are true, you're looking at 120, 140 mil for Hazard. 60 mil for Morata. A lot of people forget about that. 60 mil for Morata has paid for Timo Werner and half of Ziyech, I think. Almost. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So you need to remember these things. Also, they're getting rid of Bakayoko for 30 million. Are you mad? That is bad boy business. Marina, right? Marina, I don't know her second name, but Marina, the one who negotiates over there, is on absolute smoke. She is slapping every man at the table. It does not matter who you are. You can walk into that room and you'll walk out of that room with a tail between your legs after a meeting with Marina. It's as simple as that. She's slapping every man. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Chelsea Football Club, I think they're going to do absolute bits. And I think that, just look at this team, right? Effectively, Christian Pulisic, absolute baller. Werner up front, baller. Right wing, Hakim Ziyech, absolute baller. People are sleeping on that guy. I'm telling you right now. Kai Havertz, Mason Mount potentially, and then Kovacic. Or they've still got N'Golo Kante. My God, their midfield. Look at the midfield, man. Havertz, Kovacic, and Kante. Are you mad? Come on now. And then we've got a back four of Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, probably Rudiger, I assume, and then Reece James. And then goalkeeper, they're probably going to sort out that Mendy guy from, I think, Rennes. So I don't know about him. I don't know too much about him. He seems like an okay goalkeeper, I guess. So we'll see how that works out, obviously. But yeah, Chelsea are looking absolute bad boy. However, for me, title winners, the title winners of this season, it's going to be Liverpool Football Club. I'm sorry. The reason why I can't put anyone above them is because of the level that these guys have reached, right? And people forget, man. They've got the best centre-back in the world. They've got potentially one of the best wingers in the world. Potentially two of the best wingers in the world. They've got the best fullbacks in the world. They've got potentially the best goalkeeper in the world, barring Jan Oblak. Because I still rate Jan Oblak higher than Alisson. But they've got world-class people in 8 to 9 of those positions. And they've got the main man, Jordan Henderson. He's back. He's raring to go. And whatever people say about him, yes, footballing ability, he may not be the best footballer, easy on the eye and aesthetically pleasing. However, he is a main cog of that machine that for some reason, if he's out of the squad, they do not perform as well. It's as simple as that. You can look at the stats. They win more with Henderson than without. It is what it is. So it's one of those ones. Sadio Mane, Mo Salah. They've got a defensive midfielder up front in Bobby Firmino. Now, I'm only joking. He's an absolute baller. Bobby Firmino is one of the sauciest players in the league. I've said this consistently. He's an absolute baller. I can't lie. So for me, I just don't think that the teams... Yes, the teams below have done a lot in the transfer window because Liverpool haven't really done much. They've signed what? A left back, a backup left back. But when you've got Trent and when you've got Trent and Andy Robertson, like... Come on now, come on. It's long. It's really, really long to try and look past them. But again, this is my predictions only, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think of my take on the top 6? Do you think it's going to be a surprise package of maybe a Wolves, a Sheffield United, or someone else to push into that top 6? We'll see what we got going on. The 3 teams that I think are going to get relegated, I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. West Brom, relegation. I'm sorry. For me, they're going to be one of those teams that go up and go back down. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. It's a yo-yo. It's a yo-yo. Yo-yo Football Club. Same as Fulham. Yo-yo Football Club. Remember last time they came into the Premier League? They spent a ton of money. Where they end up? Back down, relegated. So for me, I think they're going to get relegated. And one surprise that I think another team that are going to get relegated. This is a surprise. West Ham. Now, it's not because I don't like West Ham. I actually have a lot of respect for West Ham. They're a very, very good football club, very established Premier League club with good history, etc., etc. Obviously, the old bowling ground and, you know, all that Upton Park and all that history and all that. They have all of that. However, they're in turmoil, man. They've just sold their youngster. If you looked at that youngster, you'd think, who is that guy? You've got good money for him. However, look at the reaction of some of the players. Mark Noble came out on Twitter and completely slammed that transfer. Like, what is going on? Why are you selling him? He's our best youngster. Like, what's going on? And apparently, the West Ham board are West Ham fans. However, they only really care about money. Let's just be real. And that's pretty much every single owner. That's just how it is. It's a business. Football is now a business. We have to move away from the fact that fans do not mean anything in football. The only reason why fans do mean something is because we line, cha-ching, cha-ching in the owner's pockets. That's why we matter. We don't matter for anything else. They don't care about our feelings. They don't care about our ambitions. They don't care about how we feel. They don't care about, you know, our opinions and what we want for the best of the football club. They care about how much money can these fans give us. For example, the PR nonsense that Arsenal came out yesterday, bringing out this whole Adidas new kit deal, all of this nonsense. Get out of here, man. You're telling people to spend £70 on a new kit, bringing out all this Arteta business about, you know, we're a family and all this. Bruv, shut up. Go sign some players. Go sign Partey and Aouar. Don't annoy me, man. Honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. PR nonsense. I'm not going to swear, but it's PR absolute BS. And it's as simple as that. But again, West Ham, I think they're going to go down. They're just in complete turmoil. Now, it could look very silly because Fulham and West Ham are Arsenal's first two games in the Premier League. So that'll be very, very interesting. So, again, leave it down in the comments below what you guys think and let me know. Top scorer of the Premier League. I'm going to go with one man, the main man, the only guy. He's got a broken back by now because he's been carrying absolute piles of doo-doo for 3 years. And that is the main man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. For me, listen. The fact that he's created, the fact that he had 22 league goals, one behind Vardy, I believe, who had 23, and he played for a team who was the 6th worst team in created chances. in the league last season. And he played left wing. But yeah, top scorer for me, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Vardy, Ings, Tony Marshall. Not going to lie, don't sleep on Anthony Martial. Who else is going to be up there? Harry Kane. Aguero might be up there if he gets a full season. The likely candidate that's going to be up there, Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, you know, Raheem Sterling. The likely candidate, the regular candidates. For me, I'm going to back my guy. Yes, you can call it bias. Yes, you can call it whatever. However, he has the stats to prove it. No one has scored more Premier League goals since Aubameyang has joined Arsenal Football Club in the Premier League. Simple as that. I rest my case. Top assister, the top creator, and it was the magician that ruled the world in midfield last season. KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. KDB. He's got 3 names for a reason. He deserves it instead of 2. Kevin De Bruyne. It's mad. Absolutely mad. Whippers on the plate, on the money, whatever you want to call it. Close your eyes, make a run, he'll find you. It's as simple as that. He literally released a video saying, like, basically just crediting all of his teammates for the fact that he got PFA Player of the Year. Well deserved. Very well deserved. I think he's going to have another outstanding season for Man City. And I don't know, this is based on absolutely nothing but just my gut. I think next season for him is going to be his last season at Man City. I just have a feeling. I don't know why, just my personal opinion. But top assister, Kevin De Bruyne. Now, the final thing before we end off today's video is going to be the surprise package of the Premier League. And I'm going to go with Everton Football Club. Carlo Ancelotti as manager, Champions League winner with AC Milan and all these other... Come on. With other teams, Real Madrid, La Decima. You remember that? I know you remember that. Carlo Ancelotti at the helm, at the wheel. Really? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alan, Decore, James Rodriguez. New midfield, Andre Gomez. You know? Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. What's going on? What's going up there? Blue side of Merseyside. What's going on up there? They're doing something. They really are doing something. And the reason why I rate, not rate them high, but the reason why I'm a little bit more annoyed with Everton's thing is what they're doing. Is they have a board member called Alisher Usmanov, who was sitting on the board of Arsenal. However, he wasn't allowed to get involved with Arsenal and give them money and, you know, invest in the club. Because Stan Kroenke didn't allow it because he was the majority shareholder. And those two were always battling it out. And Usmanov was always... Arsenal fans always relied on Usmanov and kind of backed Usmanov to buy Kroenke out. Never happened. He's gone over to Everton. And there we have it. They've bought a completely new midfield without selling anyone. And during a global pandemic, as Arsenal fans like to, you know, put out there as excuses and things like that for our banterous club. They think that apparently because you're in a pandemic, you can't spend money. That's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Everton have spent 70 to 80 million on Alan, Decore, James Rodriguez. 70 to 80 million, I think, if you combine all the add-ons and all that kind of stuff. 70 to 80 million. Whole new midfield. Without selling no one. No one has been sold. Let's not forget, Everton Football Club, going to be a surprise package for next season. Watch onto them. I think they can push into top 6. They can. I don't know if they will. They can. They have the manager for it. Let's be honest. He's a world-class manager. Simple as that. But as I said, guys, everything I've said in this video is my personal opinion. If you guys agree with it, smash a like on it. If you don't agree with it, you can hit the dislike. Or you can hit the like button and comment down below, you know, reasonable debates. Let's have debates. I like talking about football. I love talking about football. I've always said that I wanted to get more involved in football channels and football podcasts and things like that. Maybe I'll jump on a football podcast here and there. You might see me pop up with my, you know, absolute nonsense. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. I will be live streaming later on for the 6 p.m. content today on FIFA 20, so make sure to check that out. Now, we don't know what we're going to be getting for 6 p.m. content. However, hopefully, it's very good. I'll be your boy, and I hope you enjoyed. Smash the like and subscribe. Turn the bell on so you never miss an upload. God bless you all, and we out. Peace.